never cease to be popular. People love watching movies, reading comics, dressing up like their favorite characters or decorating their rooms in a superhero style, and as a result, they get tons of positive energy. There is nothing to be done about it. And isn't that great? That's why today I'm going to show you the coolest superhero things so that even a person who's far from this topic will decide to buy something from this list. Happy viewing! Are Iron Man fans ready? I hope so, because I have prepared an awesome speaker for them. This is an Iron Man style speaker that is coolly illuminated. It makes an amazing sound and also makes the room look great. I don't know about you, but in my opinion, it's just an awesome element that can decorate any room. Even if a person is not familiar with the Marvel universe, which of course is unlikely, he will definitely like this speaker. Do you agree? Write your opinion in the comments. It will be interesting to know. I wonder if there are experts in the Fallout universe among my viewers. If yes, then write in the next 5 seconds what this thing is called. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, that's right, this is a Pip-Boy 3000. If there are those who don't know, I will explain. This is such an item and element of clothing in Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas. It is a wrist computer which has a lot of different functions. Its screen can display character statistics, maps, inventory, a Geiger-Müller counter, and available radio stations. It also provides the ability to use the screen backlight to illuminate the area in front of the character, serving as a flashlight in dark places. I think that the next item needs no introduction at all. Well, is there at least one person on our planet who has not watched or heard about Wolverine? No, I'm not talking about a cute animal, but about a character from comics who seemed to remain in the people's memory forever no matter what happens and no matter how hard he is hit. Well, if you have also been taken in by the Logan story, then I suggest you check out these claws. Just keep in mind that children should not be given or allowed to play with them, and there is no need to explain the reason. Do you think it's worth it to be a fan of characters whose power lies solely in their costumes? As for me, I think that even if the super suit is cool, you need to have ingenuity, courage, and other moral qualities to do something superheroic. If all of a sudden you have already had all these and you just need to get a suit, take a look at this option. In my opinion, the authors of this replica have built something truly great. The costume is literally not inferior in quality to the original one. Everything is done top-notch. There are so many different cool elements that just make you speechless when you look at this miracle. Hoverboard is a flying board. I think many people know about this awesome transport. Some of them could see it in cartoons or films, others could read about it in some scientific articles. And there are also those, the coolest ones, who have a hoverboard at home in such an unusual form. Here you can hardly stand on it and check out the levitation unless you weigh a couple of 100 grams. But anyway, this is a top toy that definitely decorates any high-tech style apartment or a house. Would you like to have such a thing? Write in the comments. Guys, this is a costume from the Transformers universe, but it is not that simple as you used to see it before. I mean, this is not Bumblebee or Optimus Prime. Don't you still know who it is? Ha, my experts, I will help. This is Galvatron, the new leader of the Decepticons, the new body and the new personality of Megatron. It transforms into a howitzer. I think the costume is just amazing. Every detail is so coolly built that I simply can't take my eyes off it. Just imagine if you come to see cosplay party in such a costume. It will be just a real break of all templates and the first prize, do you agree? Today I have already shown you the top hoverboard. This thing is insanely interesting not only because of its exterior but also due to its levitation effect. It's hard to argue with that. This is why I decided to show you another thing that soars in the air just as cool. But this time it has a much bigger story and fan circle. This is the broomstick from Harry Potter. With its help, Harry won many competitions and saved his friends and the whole world a lot of times. In my opinion, the exact amount of fans of this series of films is just impossible to count, and due to this fact, such a broom becomes even cooler. The T-60 power armor was used by the American Army shortly after the Battle of Anchorage. Even on October 23, 2077, the day when the nuclear bombs fell on America, soldiers dressed in T-60 armor were standing in the streets of cities trying to restore order. This is exactly the legend of the armor that was made in this video. It is really of high quality, and even an experienced Fallout fan will not be able to distinguish it from the original one. If anyone does not know what it is for, this armor provides the highest level of protection among the power armors accepted for service before the Great War. Its level of protection is between T-51 and X-01. It looks similar to the modernized T-45, although it is most likely that this T-45 is a modernization of the T-60 with the aim of weight reduction and improving the protection of internal elements in direct combat. As I told you all this information, I thought that there are not so many people who play Fallout, so it was all in vain. But it's okay, let's go. Let's better check out something that none of you have ever seen or even imagined before. It's a gun that shoots, that shoots air. Well, could anyone think that this is even real? It seems to me that it's unlikely. The gun is coolly illuminated, it can impressively quench candles from a decent distance, and it makes you have a great time. Click the like button if you would also like to blow out your birthday cake with such a gun. Sometimes playing with a figurine of your favorite character is not enough. It doesn't matter how much you like it. Over time you start getting bored and you really want something new, something beautiful and funny. And this is exactly what you can call this cool Spider-Man toy. It looks really awesome. Besides, you can talk to it. And no one will think that you are some kind of nutcase who has escaped from the hospital. On the contrary, everyone will decide to try it too, because the toy can respond. In my opinion, this idea deserves attention. What do you think? And this is some kind of weapon from Fallout, but I can't figure out exactly what it is. It reminds me of a ballistic fist, the one that is a combination of hand-to-hand and fire weapon, which fires from 2 shotgun barrels. It is the most powerful weapon in hand-to-hand combat, but it has high requirements for strength and the unarmed skill. Armed with it, a trained character can easily withstand opponents in power armor and even the death claws, or flying coconuts and other such nonsense depending on who will be using it. Next in line is a figurine of one of the most powerful characters in the Marvel Universe. We're talking about Steven Rogers. He is a US Army officer and the only living and successful test subject of Dr. Erskine's super soldier serum that was created during the World War II. Thereafter, Steve has become a patriotic superhero and US symbol nicknamed Captain America. He had been fighting against the Nazis and their Hydra intelligence unit until he went missing during the war. After almost 70 years of being frozen, Steve has awakened in the 21st century and become the leader of the Avengers. The figurine perfectly conveys the story of the hero and his facial features, as well as many other cool details. I really liked it. A flash drive is the thing that you can't survive without in the modern world. It is necessary for every student who makes reports and brings them to school, for students with the term papers, as well as for the employees of the companies of different industries. So why not have a decent flash drive in your arsenal, Not a simple one like everyone else has, but really unusual and beautiful in the style of Iron Man, for example. This flash drive has perfectly illuminated eyes, and in general it is made quite well. I don't know about you, but I have already ordered a few of them. Anyway, one day they will come in handy. And here is something cool related to Thor, another character of the Marvel Universe. This is not his simple classic weapon, but a real Stormbreaker, a magic hammer axe. It was forged from Uru at the heart of a dying star of Nidavellir. Atri said it was the most powerful weapon in the history of Asgard. Whether this is true or not, I'm not going to check. Like it or not, the weapon is very beautiful and shouldn't be accidentally broken. Therefore, I would definitely use such a cool artifact as a decoration. My Marvel fans' room would be crazy about a Stormbreaker like that. I think there is too much information about Marvel today. It's time to diversify the video and touch on another no less popular character of the DC world. I'm talking about Batman and his batarang. For those who does not understand what it is, I will explain. The batarang is made in the form of a bat. It is used by Batman to distract enemies, knock them down, knock weapons out of their hands, etc. In each new game and in each new cartoon, just like in comics, the device undergoes different changes. For example, in size, size, color, and shape of the edges. The classic batarang has simple straight edges, it is palm-sized and black. I want to say right away that smoking is harmful. I don't recommend it to anyone. However, I must show you such a beautiful and unusual lighter, so please forgive me. It is made in the style of the same Iron Man, it does its job brilliantly, and it's literally excellent in terms of durability. Just charge it up and use it. And the charge really lasts for a long time. Besides, you can connect the lighter via USB to any suitable device, and this is a huge advantage for all those who travel a lot. Write in the comments what you think about this lighter. It will be interesting to read. Well, that's all friends, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, leave your like and goodbye for now.